Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. This time around, we're going to have a shave that's a little bit different from what you've seen on this channel. I'll be using and reviewing a cartridge razor. That's right, I know what you're thinking. Mark, you use double-edged razors, you love double-edged razors. That's really very true, I do. However, there's a subscriber on my channel named Sheldon Quinn who has started a business. It's called 30blades.com. Let me show you the letterhead that he sent me here. 30blades.com, right there. And he sent me a really nice letter. And that's Sheldon right there. He sent me a lot of information. And the attraction with this cartridge razor is he will sell you this cartridge razor with 30 cartridges for $12 Canadian. $12 Canadian, that's like $10, $11 US depending on the exchange rates. He claims it's a year's worth of shaves with a cartridge razor. Nobody else is doing that. That's really amazing. And I was intrigued and I thought that yes, I'd be more than happy to look at it, review it, use it, because I know some of you out there use and like cartridge razors. I prefer a double-edged razor, but I'm open to try these other things just for viewers on the channel so that people can look at all options. Now, this is very well made. It's lightweight. It's very rugged. It has a 5-blade cartridge head and it pivots. It's a really nice, simple design. Just push on this right here and you can disconnect the cartridge head, and just by aligning it like that, it goes back on. Very, very easy. He also sent me a ladies model in pink. 30 cartridges, 5 blades in the cartridge head, 12 bucks Canadian, a year's worth of shave, $1 a month. That's his angle on this. And he has a lot of other things planned for the traditional wet shave. Also double-edged razors, a lot of really exciting things. So he's kind of covering, giving a lot of options to a lot of different traditional wet shavers. And he himself is a wet shaver. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this. We're going to shave with it and find out how good it is. So I'm going to be using Tabak shaving soap. I have some hot water soaking in the bowl. I'm going to be using my Razor Rock chrome brush. Nice heavyweight brush, good soft bristles, synthetic fiber to really help work up a good lather. I'm going to finish it off with the Pinot Clubman and some Avon Wild Country Aftershave Balm. So let's get to it. Okay, I got my Tabak in the bowl. I'm going to pour off that excess water. Here's my Razor Rock brush. And I'm just going to wring it out, shake it out a little bit, and we're going to just start to build a lather here. We're all set. So I've got a good load there on the brush. Got some good beard growth since my last shave. Boy, Tabak just lathers right up. And this is a nice brush. This really is a nice, this Razor Rock chrome brush is nice. I've said it before, the only thing you have to be careful of is the fact that the handle is so heavy. All right. I think that's got it. That's probably one of the best lathering soaps I have is the Tabak. All right, so I'm going to heat this up just as I do with my double-edged razors. Hot water right there. And a little swirl. I would say 30 degrees light touch, let the razor do all the work, gentlemen, but I can't because this is a cartridge razor and this is meant to go flat against the face because the blades are already set at the proper angle for shaving. So all you do is set it flat against the face, use a little bit of pressure, and then shave. That's all you have to do with it. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go. We're going to rinse, we'll do a second pass. First pass wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Let's do a second pass. Okay, we're going to go east to west across the grain. Yes. Well, I would say, with the exception of maybe a little bit here, a little bit there, I would say I'm ready for the office. I could do a little touch up there, but we're going to do a third pass just to see how an against the grain pass goes with this. But that was really good. Okay. Well, I'll tell you something right now. You know what? If I was traveling by air and I needed to take a razor, I'd probably take this because it's so affordable, and it is giving me a good shake. It really is. Let's go against the grain. Now this is nice. Finally, I'm seeing that nice, clean sweep that you get with a double-edged razor. I like that. Okay. Looks like I'm done. We will rinse here. Okay, I'm going to do my two final rinses. One in warm water, and one in cold water. And you know what? This is nice. Got a nice result. Okay, so let's warm water rinse first. Now we're going to go over to cold water. All right, I got a nice clean towel waiting for me. That was good. That was a good shave, really. Took me a while, took me a little bit to get back into the swing of using a cartridge razor. It's been years since I've used a cartridge razor. I know I did a review on the another cartridge razor, the Dorco razor, and that was the same way. It takes a little while to kind of get back into the swing of using a cartridge razor because the approach is so different. And you'll find the same is true going from a cartridge to a double edge. I know I've mentioned it before, but I can't mention it enough because a lot of guys who want to come over to a double edge razor, safety razor, like this guy right here, got to lighten up. You got to hold the angle yourself, whereas a cartridge razor like this, the angle of the blades are already in the head, and all you do is press and keep it flat against the skin. we're going to hit this with some aftershave right now and get some feedback. And then we'll really know what kind of shave we got. So I'm going to be using the Pinaud Clubman, because this will give me some nice feedback and a wonderful old school barbershop scent to it. Nice, nice. Not a lot of very nice subtle feedback, which is what I like to have in an aftershave. It's not hitting me not really hitting me really hard, as it has in the past when I've used a very aggressive double-edged razor. This is a nice subtle feedback, which is what I like. Okay, we're also going to use some Wild Country, Avon Wild Country Aftershave Balm. The scents are very similar, and going to, oh, look at that, I got a new tube. Okay, let's open that up. Oh boy, brand new tube. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit of that on there. And we're going to use a little more upstairs. Great shave, really nice shave. Hey, this is a nice option. It really is. If you want to save some money, 12 bucks Canadian for a year's worth of cartridge shaves. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And I'm looking at the landscape here, and I certainly don't see any nicks. I don't see any cuts. I don't see any redness or irritation anywhere. And, you know, nice, comfortable shave. Got a nice shave, really nice shave. And you know what, for 12 bucks, you get 5 blades in the cartridge heads, 2 lubricating strips, a pivoting head, nice ergonomic handle, lightweight, well-made, strong. I mean, what's not to like? It really is a what have you got to lose deal. What do you got to lose? It's 12 bucks. But this is probably his most popular product right now, and he is selling thousands of these. So if you do order, there is going to be a waiting period. I would say for $12, it's worth it. You know what? I mean, I just really think this is really a nice product, especially if you're a cartridge shaver. If you're not a cartridge shaver, you use a safety razor, still check them out because they have safety razors coming. And for 10 or 12 bucks, you might want to get some of these just in case you travel by air, and you can throw one of these into your DOP kit rather than take a safety razor. And well, you're not going to be able to take a safety razor and blades in a checkout bag. You'll have to put them through checked luggage. And if you don't want to do that, cartridge razor is the way to go. And this is really a good option because it is so affordable. All right, hey, thanks very much. This has been great. This has been very interesting, and I got a nice. I have to admit, I got a nice close shave, and really a nice razor. Again, you have to adjust to the tool. So after a little bit of a rough start by me, this razor really did perform very well. Really like it a lot, and this is something that you know, if I was flying away for the weekend, I would definitely take this. I would take this on my carry-on bag because you can't take a traditional safety razor and blades in a carry-on bag. It has to go through checked luggage. Okay, so that's it. This is great. This is really nice. Check it out, 30blades.com. Thanks very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other comic strips, other cartoons, other videos like this, and I'll see you again real soon. but this is probably his most popular product right now, and he is selling thousands of these. So if you do order, there is going to be a waiting period. I would say for $12, it's worth it. You know what? I mean, I just really think this is really a nice product, especially if you're a cartridge shaver. If you're not a cartridge shaver, you use a safety razor, still check them out because they have safety razors coming. And for 10 or 12 bucks, you might want to get some of these just in case you travel by air, and you can throw one of these into your DOP kit rather than take a safety razor. And well, you're not going to be able to take a safety razor and blades in a checkout bag. You'll have to put them through checked luggage. And if you don't want to do that, cartridge razor is the way to go. And this is really a good option because it is so affordable. All right, hey, thanks very much. This has been great. This has been very interesting, and I got a nice. I have to admit, I got a nice close shave, and really a nice razor. Again, you have to adjust to the tool. So after a little bit of a rough start by me, this razor really did perform very, very well. Really like it a lot, and this is something that you know, if I was flying away for the weekend, I would definitely take this. I would definitely take this in my checked-in luggage because my on-flight bag, my carry-on bag. I would take this on my carry-on bag because you can't take a traditional safety razor and blades in a carry-on bag. It has to go through checked luggage. Okay, so that's it. This is great. This is really, really nice. Check it out, 30blades.com. Thanks very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other comic strips, other cartoons, other videos like this. And I'll see you again real soon.